my baby having his French toast and bacon this morning. We're on the way to see my grandson. I haven't got my makeup on yet, but I will get it on the way, I guess. Okay, well, I hope we'll come back and talk to you about it. Well, we're headed towards Statesville to see Mr. Damien. And we love coming through the country, so that's what we're doing. We are in Catawba County now. I used to work in Catawba County. Well, I still do. I work at Newton in Catawba County, so I don't work too far from here. That's right. I had to think about that. Boy, I'm not really ditzy. I'm really very smart. Take my word for it. But we're going through the country and going to see my grandson Damien. That's Amber's youngest son, and of course Amber's one of the ones that's in prison, and his other grandmother has him. We tried to get shared custody, and we got approved and everything, but they give custody to his other grandmother because I live too far away, and the kids didn't want him to be as far where we live. It's about an hour drive, right? About an hour. And the kids, the mom and dad, did not want me to have him as that far away. So they,
yeah. That's where you come across going to work.
Huh?
That's where you come across going to work.
I don't come this far, because Newton's that way.
That's what I'm saying. You cross straight over right there.
No, I don't come out this way, this far. I don't come out this far because this is Catawba. I used to work right there at Comscope. Did work for Comscope for a long time. This is the backside where all the trucks and trailers are. And we're going to turn up here. We'll go by the main entrance. Yeah, turn up here. Not this road, but the next one.
Turn back to the right.
Mm-hmm. But it's beautiful out. We have rain every night. I told them if we kept for the rain, we'd probably be a rainforest before long. But maybe it'll get pretty and stay pretty, but it's so hot. That's the only problem with North Carolina. The summers in July and August and some of September are just excruciating hot. Sometimes June too, but June is kind of mediocre. But we just stay in the air conditioner. My air conditioner is going full blown, whatever. I can't even say that either. Full blast. Thank you. And that is what we're going to. That's why we were so hot. And I just got out of the shower, and I always get really hot when I get out of the shower. I don't know why. But anyways, I got out of the shower right before we left and let my hair dry on the way. Okay, this is Comscope main entrance. This is where I worked for many years. And I travel out here because I lived in the Statesville area as well. That's why my girls ended up staying there. But I'm trying to get them to get away from there because it's not a good place to be. Okay, you got a little ways yet, but you got to turn back to the left. Or you can follow it all the way down, go around the lake. It's just however you want to do.
Yeah, that works.
We'll go by what Jeremy Mayfield's little place was and where it was split up like crazy. Okay, right up here at this street to the left. We're near Catawba, North Carolina. That's basically what this area is. It's Catawba County, but it's also known as the city. They have a city named Catawba. And I work in Newton, which is right beside Catawba pretty much. Fix that little house up pretty. But this is the country. Houses long distance apart, pretty much. Some mobile homes and stuff like that out here. And of course, a Baptist church. We're in the Bible Belt here, and a lot of Baptists in this area. I'm a Baptist. David's a Baptist. And it took them a long time in a lot of these communities here to get alcohol by the drink, or even an ABC store. They do. Most of them have ABC stores now, and a lot of the restaurants are able to get liquor by the drink in the restaurants. So in some areas, even some areas in North Carolina, you still can't get liquor by the drink. It's, you know, it's just the way it is. And like I said, we're in the Bible Belt. A lot of pine trees, a lot of green right now. Like I said, we've had a lot of rain. There's some pretty homes out here, and some not so pretty homes. Over here, it used to be Jeremy Mayfield's place. He used to be a race car driver, and what they did, they took and I think they even took the house down. There was a really nice house over here, and they took the house down, and people had bought off parts of the land. So that's pretty much what it is now. They split all the land up into parcels, and people bought that. But yeah, it was a beautiful house that they had, but that used to be his place.
Right.
Yep, right on Hudson Chapel Road. And right in the White House over here, I used to work with this guy. He's a blacksmith. That's what he does on his spare time. A blacksmith. And a long time ago, though. That's a job that let me go when my husband was sick. Well, not the one in Catawba, because I took a job in Hickory as an aviation coordinator with the Hickory, with the Catawba there, with the pilots that worked for Catawba, and we had planes and everything. That's who let me go. If I'd stayed in Catawba, they would have probably worked with me through all my husband's illness, but it was just a little different in Hickory. And with those pilots, the pilots didn't have much tolerance for the fact that I had to be off to take my husband places and doctors and all that stuff, and get blood infusions and platelets infusions and things like that. I'm going to let it rest here in a minute after we go over the lake. And Lake Norman. Lake Norman spreads over several counties in North Carolina. So this is all part of Lake Norman up here. But it's pretty. Nice and green. People's gardens are doing real well. Got wonderful vegetables people are pulling off, which we need to go by the garden and check our stuff too. Maybe on the way home. Because we have a garden bed at the community community garden at the Methodist Church in Mount Holly, which is a beautiful garden. Melanie and Bobby have done a great job with that garden, and all the board that work on that garden. It's a beautiful garden. Like I said, pines everywhere, and people cut them down. A lot of times I come through there and just mow them all down. They come right back.
These are all planted pines, they're planted.
Yeah.
Or harvested once they get up big enough.
Yeah, they cut them all down and then they come right back.
Well, they'll plant them back.
They plant them back. They won't come back. Well, I've noticed. Oh, coming up on the lake and the marinas, and the bikes are out, as you can see. Went by Horse Feathers. Here's another one. So you got all the bikes, and as you can see, lake. Catawba River, part of Lake Norman. So that's the lake. My husband and I almost bought a lot out here to put a house on, not too far from here. Like I said, illnesses change all plans, and I can't take it with me, so I don't have it. This was the road right here that we were going to buy a house on, put a house on, a lot house. Okay, well, I'm going to close it down for a minute, and when we get to see Damon, we'll take some pictures or some video while I'm there with him. I got to turn it on. There we go. You go smile and talk to Memo? You're being awfully quiet. Memo loves her. Yes, Memo loves him bunches. Can you do Bow Wow? Show me what Bow Wow does.
How about dancing? No. November repeats.
Damien.
And then you've got Owl's got big deer in it.
Damien.
You're driving a motorcycle.
At least they're wearing helmets. Normally they don't.
Well, the one ain't got a helmet.
It's 3 little black boys and 1 white boy.
What are you doing?
And they'll be riding up and down the middle
What
of
are
the
you
road
doing?
and everything. And me and Chip will be sitting on them.
What are you doing?
You see state troopers, sheriffs, and all that stuff. For some reason, they must know when they not coming.
Yeah.
But they'll ride up and down. And I said, if I do that one time, they'd catch me right
Oh,
there.
Lord, yeah.
But they ride all the time with no helmets in the middle of the road.
You gonna clean everything?
Come to my house and clean if you want to. You can come over to Memo's house and clean. It needs
Supposed to be
it.
out of that main road out there.
Well, that ain't got no tag on it. Ain't supposed to be riding on it.
And ain't got helmets on either, or lights on the motorcycle. So. That one's riding around there had the helmet on, but they had it up like that on his head, you know. Like, boy, it ain't gonna protect you if somebody smack you and knock you off of that thing. But people don't pay attention to motorcycles.
No.
You
They
gonna
don't pay
dance?
attention to a car. You'll see them swerve, and I said, well, there's one that was Texas. A lot of times now, I just got one I don't pay. I just flicker my lights at them.
Yeah.
But the Toyota truck, they'll come on if I go high beam, whether they're on or not. I can flicker my lights to get their attention.
What are you doing? What are you
They sure
doing?
will swerve and do all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Damien.
Don't pay attention. That's Silky. That's your blanket. That's my main squeeze there. Yeah. That's it, ain't it?
There's a happy
There's
boy.
a happy smile. That's what Memo likes to see. I'm getting a picture of you while you're playing. Yes, I am.
I'm gonna dump all that out. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Picked it up about 2 minutes times.
Has he learned to pick it up yet?
Yeah. Yeah, they put his clothes in the
Well, good.
hamper and all that.
Well,
That's good.
Yeah. They don't do it every time, no. He will help you out. That's the ball.
Oh, very good. I see that ball.
Oh, it'll be a good trip. We're going out to Colorado, elk hunt for 5 days, and I saw the guy that was going with me. I said, when I won the hunt, I said, "You want to go to Colorado on elk hunt?" Heck yeah.
What's that
I
do?
said, "Well, you know, what do you want to do? You want to drive or fly?" He said, "Well, let's drive." I said, "All right." So he said, "We'll drive my truck out there." I said, "Well, your truck's more updated than mine is. You know, mine's no bigger truck, and it'll make it out there probably, but you know, we'll just drive yours." He said, "That'll be fine." So we got to sit down and figure out money going out and coming back for fuel and all. And but I told him, I said, "Let's upgrade our hunt because you just got 5 days to get it done and, you know, kill the elk." And I told him, I said, if I was going to do a hunt like that, I prefer to go out and stay 14 to 20 days. So
Your books?
you're going to take the first week looking for elk anyway, you know. You got to find them.
Yeah.
And once you find them, then you got to get on them and stay on them to be able to.
That's the owl book. Yeah.
You got to stay on them then, you know. So.
But I got ready to say, you stalk them for like, I see on that one show, they stalk them 2 to 3 days before they ever.
Get a
And
shot.
then the next morning.
Is that a good book?
Which way to come?
Is that a good book, Damien?
Well, you're looking at a good 4 days before
Yeah.
you ever.
Is
get
that a
shot.
good
Well, and
book?
I told him, I said, if we do a guided hunt, he's living with them. He knows where those elk are at. He's getting paid by me and you to.
Quack, quack. Tell me how it goes. Go quack, 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 quack.
Fish.
Does it go quack, 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 quack?
Yeah.
Quack, 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 quack.
Factor in a lot of
Yeah.
things.
Well, it's got a lot of factor with women and
Do
them
quack,
being
quack, quack.
pregnant or the babies in the hospital. And they'll tell you that the busiest time that they
Another
have,
ball.
the busiest time they have is when they really pack up when the full moon. The women
Week
come
before
in.
and the week
Yep,
after.
yep.
Sure enough.
They get busy during that time. So that's what I want to do.
Pretty close. That's pretty neat.
That's good, isn't it, Damien?
What you eating, bud?
You got watermelon and cantaloupe and
My
pasta.
turn to smoke a cigarette. Damn.
We are at the garden to see what we got today. We haven't been up here in about a week. See if any of our tomatoes have come in yet. See how pretty our garden is here at Mount Holly. And David's, of course, walking in front of me as usual. But we've been really fortunate. You can see how big their tomatoes are. See, where ours at, we're still not at ours yet. But look how big the garden's gotten. And sunflowers. And corn. Corn. And I wanted to plant corn. And I think we got some tomatoes. Oh, we got a bunch of tomatoes. Here. That one looks like it's rotten there. That one right there is rotten. There's one over here. 2 over here. And there's 2 big ones here. A little small one there, but you can see we're getting some tomatoes on our. These things have just gotten huge. Has 2 right here. There's bell peppers there too.
Yep, go get them.
Gosh, there's a bunch of bell peppers there. One all the way down.
Let's get them.
Well, yeah, we gotta get them. We need to stand that one up. It's laying down.
Yeah, let's dig on heavy. Right now. Got so many bell peppers on it.
There's some more. I still see some. Is that too small?
Those are small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to, I don't know if we can tie it up or not.
That's standing up a little bit.
Okay, this has got a couple on here, but they're not, see, I don't think that one's there. That one there is kind of big. I don't know, you look at them. There's a couple on that one. Oh, jalapenos. We're going to some jalapenos. Huh? There's some jalapenos over here too. There's a big red one there, right there, and there I can see it. There's a couple red ones right there. See it back in there? We got some jalapenos too.
Might well pull these turn.
Yeah.
Or we let them ripen. They'll ripen at half. Just turn them upside down. They'll ripen at the half.
Some more jalapenos. This is how big our tomato plants are. Woo! Bunches of jalapenos.
That's good.
I just got to get those jalapeno poppers made.
Yep. The best jalapenos we've had in a while.
Mm-hmm. Corn. Everybody's got tomatoes. Look at this. My goodness, they got tomatoes over here going galore. Got it? Butterfly garden. This is our garden, as you can see, and I painted that sign. Can you see it? I don't know if you guys can see it or not. That shows that it's our garden. Let's see. This is what we got out of the garden today on our way home from seeing my grandson. Look, we didn't plant much at the garden this time, but we got to figure out what we're going to do to replace some of these pepper plants, and I've got to get my recipe for jalapeno poppers and make some to put them in the freezer. So that's the next thing. Okay, it's time to get these shoes off. I cannot stand to wear shoes. I am going to take them off and put my bedroom slippers on. And then I got to finish laundry and do the dishes I couldn't get done this morning because we had to see my grandson, to be there by 4 o'clock. And we were just a few minutes late because we decided to go through the country, as you could see. My daughter's getting out of jail in September. I have no idea what we're going to do with her or where we're going to send her and go from there. So I don't know that we're going to take her in here because we just can't trust her anymore, the way she's done us. But we'll see what the Lord has planned, and we'll go from there, and hopefully we'll find somewhere for her to go where she does not have to go back to the Statesville area where she stays into trouble and gets all of her old friends and gets the drugs. So that's what we're aiming at. Hope you guys had a wonderful day, and all you to-be darlings, please be careful during the week. Have safe travels. Be safe in whatever you decide to do. I will be going back to work tomorrow, so I may do some more videoing. I've got some things I want to share with you and see what we can do about maybe bringing a stop to some of the things that are going on in our world. Okay, thank you. You have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you later. So what I want you to do is live life fully, love immensely, and I'll forget the last part of it, I know. So live life fully, love immensely, and laugh until you cry, even though I still think pee is better. Bye-bye.